What's going on, everyone? It is DV. I've got a video specifically for this awesome Rageblade. It is actually really good, and I'm going to tell you why it's good, and I'm going to show you how to get it. So if you want to get one, I'll show you what it takes to get one, how much it costs to make, and then I'm going to do a DPS comparison against the other weapons in the game. So if you're wondering, is this weapon good or bad, I'm going to show you all about that, and then I'm going to show you something funny as well. But before I begin, you know what to do. Hit that like button and smash the subscribe button, or I will slice your keyboard in half with this thing. And by the way, I did lose my head. It's around here somewhere. We'll find it one of these days. It's probably in the void. I probably hit Q on my head and it dropped. So first up, I want to explain how to get it. So you do need the blueprint. I already used my blueprint, but how you get it is by killing Buffalkor. If you don't know how to get to Buffalkor Island, you are hopeless. No, I'm kidding. You're not, don't worry. So Buffalkor Island, I will be over there in a minute and I will show you what Buffalkor are. But here you can see it does cost 100 bronze ingots and 20 maple wood. I thought it was 30 for some reason. I think I've been saying it's 30. It's only 20. And how you get red ingots is through the red bronze refinery. Let me pull it out of here real quick. So I've got an auto farm. If you haven't watched my auto farm video, go check that video out so you can make your own bronze auto farm. It is linked in the description and also should appear shortly here. But I'm going to go ahead and put this back in. So this is where my auto farm was. And I actually have 2 gold ore deposits hooked into this now. So you can see I've got another one right there. So the first one is right here and the second one is over there. See that? So I've got 2 gold ore deposits running on this thing right now. So that is going to start making what we need again, and they're all going to go in here. So that's great. Perfect. So that is how you make red bronze, is through a red bronze refinery. If you don't have one of those, I'll show you what it takes to make one. So to make a red bronze refinery, it requires 100 steel plates, 250 copper rods, and 25 steel rods. So it does take a little bit to make. So you might be better off just buying this. If you can't afford to do that, just wait until the price drops on these. I think they're going, as of this video, they're still going for over 50 million a piece, but I'm hearing there's dupers, so we might not be seeing that price for a while. Dupers are basically going to make this thing worth, 500,000 probably pretty soon, unfortunately. Before I head out there, I got to make the other weapons real quick because I'm missing some weapons. So let's go ahead and make, let's see, I need to make an aquamarine and I need to make one of these, and then I need a regular sword. So let's go ahead and equip everything. So we got all of our weapons. We're going to start with the wooden sword, then we're going to go war axe, then we're going to go aqua, then we're going to go hammer, and then the new one, Rageblade, spellbook, and then we're going to go with that. So this is a full arsenal here, unless you really want to try to use a net to fight with, which I wouldn't recommend. But this is our full arsenal, so we got every weapon in the game currently. So let's head over here. We're just going to fight Buffalkor because that is, I want to show you, if you are new to the game and didn't know what Buffalkor are, you do require a Buffalkor Island key. So to get this, it does require a Buffalkor Island key, which you can get from killing slimes. You can kill these with a wooden sword. I wouldn't recommend it. It took me about 24 hours of AFK farm, probably less, but it did take a long time to kill these. And what I did is I just created a macro to alternate between title and hammer, and I crashed the server a bunch of times, unfortunately, but they worked. So we're going to start out with the wooden axe. We're going to time this. It's like 10 per second, 10 to 15 per second, right? Very slow. Worst weapon ever. But it is the cheapest to make. All right, that took forever. Now we're going to go with the war axe, 16. So it's about 16 per second consistently. So it hops up to 24. That's not too bad. Very rarely does it go 24. Now we're going to go aquamarine. Aquamarine, 18, 27, 27, 18, 18. Get off me. So this one's slightly better, and I think it might actually be doing more damage than the Rageblade. It's a little bit faster than 18 per second, but you can see I'm not getting double hits on them, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my auto clicker. That's as fast as it can ever go. And it doesn't go above 18 very often. Every now and then it goes 27. Well, now it's going 27 consistently. I don't know what kind of chance. It must be like a 50-50 chance. I'm not sure to get a crit. So, and then we got the hammer here, which I'm going to go in auto. This is the hammer, 25, 25, and sometimes it hits 37. And you can see, look how, like, sometimes it gets through, right? So if I just autoed this, sometimes it does hit you if you auto. So like if I'm just kind of sitting here with this hammer, sometimes they can get through. It's not always, but sometimes they can. So if I got 2 going, it's like 27. So you're doing about 27 to 30. So I would say probably about like 35 damage per second on average. Now let's go to the Rageblade, 15, 25. Now it's hot. So you can see I'm starting to hit him twice. Look how much faster that is. I'm doing about 30 DPS. All right. So if I just ran at this guy, I'm hitting him twice. I'm doing 30 damage each hit. Sometimes Sometimes I'm doing like 40. So that's 30. Because you got to add up everything that's coming in. Sometimes it's definitely more than the hammer. So this is more powerful than the hammer by far. It might not do the same damage each hit, but the fact that I'm double hitting sometimes is clear indication of higher DPS. And I'm kind of running at this thing. I'm running at it. And what's nice about it is that I'm pretty certain I can just AFK here. So let's go ahead and stop over here. Let's just put it right here. Yeah, this thing's OP. Now I'm going to show you something else that Slow showed me on his stream. So thanks again, ISLO. Be sure to sub to ISLO if you haven't already. He's a good dude. I've actually done a collab with him. He's a great streamer, so definitely check him out. He streams often on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Now, let's check this out. So let me heal myself before I do this. I'm going to die. All right, there we go. I don't know if they're going to fix this. There we go. Yeah, dude. Oh man, I want to get up. I want to get up there. I want to try to get up on the island. Okay, almost got it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get to the top of that. We're gonna get in. We're gonna try to get onto the middle island here. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. All right, where'd the other one go? All right, I think it'll be easier if I put it in shift lock mode. Let's try that. When you get on top of them though, they die so fast because you're not your attacks aren't stopping. Dang it. Okay, so the best thing to do is get them to aim at you. Yes, I made it. I made it. I've never been up here. I've always wanted to come up here. I don't know why. It's always the places you can't get to, you want to get to. But I'm up here. My dreams come true. I can now retire in the game successfully. That is pretty fun. I dig it. You can basically surf on Buffalkor. You are going to take some damage, but it's a lot of fun. Now, I was asked if you can get banned for doing this. I'm pretty sure you're not going to ever get banned for doing something like this. This is a part of the gameplay. You're not going to get banned for doing something that's part of the gameplay. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They can patch it if they don't like it. So now we're going to go to the spellbook. I'm going to show you the spellbook, and we're going to do a little comparison between the spellbooks and the Rageblade. But you can see this Rageblade is pretty OP. Like, look at, I mean, I'm hitting them for 30, sometimes 45. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I just hit him, I think I just hit him for 60 in a second, in 1 second. So again, if you don't understand DPS, it's damage per second. Basically how you calculate that is the total damage you've done in a second. So it doesn't matter what the weapon's doing each hit. So it's about how much damage you're doing per second. And that's just a different way of measuring damage, because an example would be like, what if you had a machine gun, right? If you had a machine gun that, you know, fired a bullet 5 times per second that did maybe 5 damage per shot, you know, you're doing 25 damage, right? You're doing 25 damage per second with that machine gun. Simple math. Now, if you had a shotgun that did 20 damage per second, but you did get 1 shot, so every shot you did 20, then that is actually a weaker weapon than the machine gun, right? Because you can only do 1 shot per second, and it's 20 instead of 25 per second. So that's just another way of measuring damage. And like I said, like right now, I'm doing a lot of damage to this guy, and it is more powerful than any weapon in the game currently, except for maybe the title. With that said, let's go ahead and check out the spell books. So this is a regular spell. This is doing 60 per second, and that's pretty good. 60 is still a lot. Now, one of the things that are the downside to this is it has no knockback. So if you're going to try to AFK farm, while it is doing about the same DPS as the Rageblade can, it does not do much knockback. Look at that knockback. He's getting through. He's getting through. He's going to hit me. He's going to damage me. Now, the title is the same damage as the spellbook, but the problem is it's not going to do the knockback either. Look, it makes him hop, but it doesn't knock him back like this. This knocks him backwards. This doesn't knock back. So if you're going to AFK farm, so I could pretty much farm blueprints all day long by killing these and leaving this going. I don't need any other macro other than an auto clicker. See, I can pretty much auto both of these all day. And it's way better than the hammer, because if I were doing this with the hammer, I would die. Oh, over time, I would die, because you can see how slow it is. Eventually, timing-wise, the Buffalkor is going to get me. So that is the Rageblade. In summary, it is more powerful than the hammer. Initially, it's not, but after it starts heating up, it is. Like, I just hit him 3 times. That's 45. That's already more than the 37 that the hammer can do. I just did like 45 just now. So when it did 22.5 twice, I did 45. I just did 45 just then too. I got 3 15s. You can pretty much knock them into the air above you too. I wouldn't recommend that, but you can see how many I've killed. I've killed a lot of these, by the way. Check out how many wizard keys I have. Majority of those are from killing Buffalkor. I would say about like 800 of those are from killing Buffalkor. So that is the Rageblade. It is a very powerful weapon. I think you should get one. I think, you know, you're gonna like the speed of this. The knockback's good. It is a very, very fast weapon once it's heated up. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, and I will see you all in the next video. I'm hoping we're gonna have some Islands contest winners here. I'm just waiting for a few judges to wrap up, and we're gonna be able to announce the winners pretty soon here for the Islands build contest. This is season 2. We're just waiting for a couple judges and we're good, okay? So hang in there. Thanks for being patient, and I will see you all next time. Peace. Oh, and if you find my head somewhere, please let me know.